Here we are today on our 2013 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Here we have it idling right now on. Our long-term fuel trim is 0 and our short-term fuel trim is 25, and that just went up.
So the test we're running here is we hooked up a smoke machine. This hose is where smoke is coming from the machine. We hooked it up to a vacuum line from our brake booster. What we're looking for is a leak on the lines of, like, say, from the intake manifold where the mating surface is the engine block and the manifold meet, or any other lines. The smoke you see here coming from between the throttle body and the air box is negligible. So remember, we're looking around the engine block area, and it does not look like we have any. So how our Purge solenoid works is part of our EVAP system. EVAP helps fuel vapors from escaping into the atmosphere, becoming unburned and harmful to the environment. So our solenoid is controlled by ECM. It is normally switched off for low load conditions as well as cold engine. And when it's switched on by the ECM, what it does, it takes fuel vapors from the EVAP canister and throws it back into our intake manifold to be combined with our air-fuel mixture and be burned. We did find the solenoid to be right here. There's a 2-wire connection. It's controlled, ground side controlled by the ECM. So one of the first things I did was just measure the resistance. Typical resistance is 20 to 28. We're at 24 ohms, and so we're looking pretty good. Next, we're going to take a look at our PID readings when we pinch the purge line, as well as when we open up the connector while the vehicle is running. This is at idle. Our purge line is now pinched. Now we're disconnecting our purge solenoid.
Alright, here we have our purge solenoid hooked up to our DVOM. We have it wired to pin 37 on our ECM. And we have it over here on our ground circuit to the actual purge solenoid over here. On our DVOM, we're reading 0.1, 0.2, so we have full continuity to that. And then when I move this over to our battery ground, we'll make sure there's no issues there. Here we have full continuity again, which means that there is a short to ground somewhere in the circuit.
So just as Scott had stated, we show continuity on the driver circuit as well as the battery ground, meaning we have a short to ground in our driver circuit. This short to ground causes our purge solenoid to be constantly on instead of being switched on by the ECM. With it always on, our EVAP canister won't build up pressure from storing the fuel vapor from our gas tank. So there's just extra air in our purge lines, thus the hissing sound you may have heard earlier in this video.